What is up, guys? It's the Great Wall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another Add a Legend challenge sim, whatever you want to call it. Today we are going to be doing the Angels. Um, Honestly, this team shouldn't take too long. But you guys know the drill. This is a team going into season one. That being said, though, this isn't the worst starting team that we've had. It's probably the best, actually. So. That being said, we're going to go ahead. We are going to do our thing and, yeah, see how the team does in their first year. All right, we're at the home run derby. Do we have anyone? No, I thought we might have a Mike Trout. We probably will at some point. Um, that being said, though, let's see who our all-star is. Uh, Very good chance it's just... Oh, it's actually probably Kenley. No, he's down 8 overalls already. Um, oh, Jorge Soler makes it. All right. Forgot we had him for a second, but all right. See how they finish out the year. All right, so the Angels finished 76 and 86, which honestly is not bad. Take a look. Anyone win any awards? The only thing that I really need to see, in my opinion, is wow, Logan O'Hoppe actually very good. Is how good Mike Trout stays after the first year. He still stays at a 92 actually, so that's not bad. Um, but yeah, all right, not a terrible first year. Let's take a look at the WAR numbers. That's all I really care about right now. Um, who was that? Logan O'Hoppe. All right, do a job, buddy. Anyone else do anything? Mike Trout, you gotta be here. No, he's not. All right. Yusai Kikuchi is the only pitcher it looks like we have. All right. That being said, I'm gonna go add another player. All I will say is that I am gonna be killing two birds with one stone. So if you guys can figure out who that is, I mean, it's not that hard to figure out. So I'm gonna go add the person to the team, and I'll see you guys in a second. All right, in year two, you knew I was gonna have to do it at some point. I wanted to do it first because we get not only a great pitcher, but we get a great hitter as well in Shohei Ohtani. Played here for 6 years, won two MVPs, fourth in Cy Young. I mean, what more could you ask for? He was an absolute beast with the Angels. So that being said, I want to bring him back, and I want him to, be what he used to be, and get him that World Series with the Angels. So that being said, let's go see what the addition of Ohtani does for this team. All right, we're at the home run derby. I'm assuming Ohtani is here. Yes, he is. 25 tanks for the guy. Um, Down one overall, but he's doing what we need him to do. Let's go see who our all stars are. Assuming it's like Ohtani and Trout, hopefully. Um, Ohtani is here as a pitcher. Kenley is here. Beautiful. Anyone else? Zach Neto, not bad. Um, no Trout this year, but we do get Ohtani here hitting 332. Same as, wow, they have very similar stats. It's actually insane. All right, that being said, let's go finish out the rest of this year. We finished 81 and 81. We fell off a few times, a lot of losing streaks, but a much better season nonetheless. Shohei Ohtani, wow. Um, Batting worse, Shohei Ohtani does the job. We knew he was going to. We had to have had another. Come on, at least one more person here. Joe Adell, out of all people. All right. Pitching war, Shohei Ohtani. Yusai Kikuchi. All right, not bad. But it is looking like that's going to be it. All right. I'm going to go add another player, and then we will go through another season. All right, the next player we are going to add is Nolan Ryan. I think we need to try to bolster our pitching staff the most. So we're going to add Nolan Ryan because, I mean, we have a good hitting core for the most part. So that being said, let's see what Nolan Ryan does in addition to this team. But obviously he was a beast. Never won a Cy Young or anything like that, which I always thought was kind of crazy. But all-time leader in strikeouts. Let's see if he can do a job for us in this sim. All right, home run derby time. Let's see. Shohei Ohtani is here. He's the only one. See the All-Star game. Okay, Nolan Ryan is on the bump, which we do like to see. Shohei Ohtani rounding out the squad, but probably not as a pitcher. Uh, really, so not much help here for uh, Nolan and Shohei. But that's all right. Let's see how they finish out the year, and yeah, just go from there. All right, 71 and 91 is not it. Let's see how the two new additions did. Nolan Ryan led the league in strikeouts, obviously. Shohei Ohtani led in triples. Ohtani fourth for WAR. Let's see who else is here. Anyone? Anyone else here? Mike Trout 2.6. There we go. Finally seeing him for the first time. Pitching WAR. Nolan Ryan with the 5.1. Don't expect much less from the strikeout king himself. Shohei Ohtani 3.5, not bad. Jose Soriano. All right, so I think I'm gonna add a hitter. So that being said, I'm gonna go find my hitter and then we'll see who it is. All right, the next player we are adding is Troy Glaus or Gloss, however you say it. Yeah, he's an Angels legend, World Series MVP in 2002. So that being said, the team needed a much better third baseman. So that's why we went ahead. We got ourselves Mr. Troy. See if this is enough to at least make the playoffs this year. But let's go see. All right, we're at the home run derby. Expecting at least two players, Ohtani and Troy. That is exactly who I was looking for. So we'll take that. All-Star game. Who do we have? Nolan on the bump. Kind of expected at this point. Kenley Jansen makes it. Who else? I don't think we'll probably have anyone. Troy Glaus did not make it, unfortunately. All right, so we just have, what was it, the three players? All right. See how the team finishes this year. All right, so we do finish 89 and 73, which is good enough to make the playoffs, thankfully. Nolan Ryan led the league in strikeouts and WAR. Shohei Ohtani, MVP. Just give him the MVP. 8-point WAR. Did he win MVP? Yes, he did. When you hit 60 home runs, wow, that was his most ever in his career. When you hit 60 home runs and steal 25 bases, I don't know what the stolen bases have to do with anything, but I mean, you just go off like this, you're gonna win MVP. Let's be real. Where did my main man Troy? Mike Trout did very well. Stayed the same overall, which is good. Troy, where are you, buddy? Zach Neto and Troy. All right. Pretty good, pretty good. Nolan with a 2.5. Not that Nolan. The other Nolan goes up 13 versus lefties. Wow. Pitching war, Nolan Ryan. Ohtani, where are you, big fella? 2.5, not terrible. Who else? Yusei Kikuchi. And that's it. All right. Will we win a World Series in our first playoff year? No, we do not. All right, we lose to the Mariners. You know the drill. I'm going to go add another player, and then we will see how it goes from there. All right, the next player we are adding is Darren Erstad. I did not make this card myself, but he was very good. 8th in MVP voting in 2000. Led the league in hits, plate appearances at bats, hit 355, which is insane. Was an All-Star Gold Glove and Silver Slugger that year, so I think he's very deserving of this rating. That being said, let's see if he is the difference maker in winning ourselves a World Series. All right, we are at the home run derby. Let us take a look. We have Ohtani and nobody else. All right, that's okay. Who is in the All-Star game is the question on my mind. Wow, no starters. Kenley? Yeah, Kenley's here. Don't tell me that's the only one. Wow. So we really don't have much here. Shohei, obviously. Yeah, Shohei's our only one. Or no, Shohei and Kenley. But, alright. Let's keep it going. See how the year finishes out for us. We finished 86 and 76 and don't make the playoffs. Oh, man. We were just so up and down. Nolan Ryan leads the league in strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani does a job. You know the drill for Ohtani. Anyone else do anything important? Logan O'Hoppe had a very good year. Yeah, I mean up to an 84. It's not bad. Mike Trout and Troy Glaus. But where is the new guy we added? Is not here. Nolan Ryan. Shohei, where you at, buddy? Jose Soriano, but no Shohei 1.5. Not a great year from him pitching wise. That's all right. I haven't looked at the awards in a little bit. Anyone? Shohei Ohtani second for MVP. Nolan Ryan second for Cy Young. Shohei second for batting title. Second there. Second there. Shohei won Silver Slugger at DH. Mike Trout fifth. All right though, not a good year. Let's go add a player and see how it goes. All right, the next player we are adding is Vladimir Guerrero. Won an MVP when he was with the Angels. Obviously, he was here for the Nationals one that we did, but it would be kind of dumb if we didn't have him for the Angels, seeing as he did win MVP here. He was very good here. So that being said, see if he's the big difference that we needed. All right, it is the home run derby time. Shohei Ohtani is here, and that is it, unfortunately. Let's see what the All-Star voting looks like. Vlad and Mike Trout, beautiful. Ohtani, but no Nolan Ryan, which is a little scary. Kenley Jansen does what he does, apparently. 27 saves on the season. He's having a great year. Darren is here. Darren Erstad, however you say it. Anybody else? Mike Trout, finally back where he belongs, even though he's going down in overalls. Vlad, senior, doing what he does. 25 tanks for the man himself. Shohei Ohtani, doing a job as always. Let's go see how they finish out the year. Finished 83 and 79. Missed out on the playoffs. You want to know why? Because we lost 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, hold on. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We lost 5 one-run games in a row, and then lost another 2 here. Like it's just like we if we would have won even like 2 or 3 of those games, we would be a playoff team. It's unbelievable how many one-run games we lose. Like we literally win one of those games, we're in the wild card. Like, all right, Nolan Ryan strikeouts. Shohei Ohtani does what he does. Darren Erstad had himself a year, wins himself Rookie of the Year and Hank Aaron. Shohei Ohtani is a beast. Mike Trout, Vladdy. Anyone else? Trout, come on. Logan O'Hoppe, not bad. Troy Glaus, that's it. No Trout. Pitching war. Shohei, Nolan Ryan. Anyone else? Wooden. Oh, Yusai Kikuchi. All right, let's go add another player and see how. Actually, hold on. Awards. Rookie or Hank Aaron and Rookie of the Year for Darren. I mean, they had very good years. That just wasn't enough, unfortunately. So that being said, let's go ahead, add another player. All right, the next player we are adding is Bobby Grich. 3-time All-Star. I think he won a couple Gold Gloves when he was here. No, didn't win any Gold Gloves, but did get a Silver Slugger and a home run champion. But yeah, pretty solid career with the Angels. So let's see if he can do a job, help this team get better. All right, home run derby time. Who do we have? Troy Glaus, and that's it. All right. He is having himself a hell of a year, though. We do like to see that. Just see where everyone is All-Star voting wise. Ohtani, where is Nolan Ryan? Jose Soriano, not bad. Kenley Jansen. Catcher, Logan O'Hoppe doing a job and a half. First base, Darren. Second base, Bobby. Troy Glaus at third. Shortstop. Man. Zach Neto does not perform very well in these, unfortunately. Left field. Do we even have anyone in left field? No, I think it's Taylor Ward, right? No. I don't know who's in left field. I can't lie to you. Center field, Mike Trout. Right field, Vlad. And then Shohei, the DH. Who is our left fielder? Oh, Jorge Soler and um, Taylor Ward. We're going to change that right now. Alright, but let's continue. See how this team finishes. Alright, we finished 98 and 64. Finally making it back to playoffs. Nolan Ryan leads the league in strikeouts. Vlad Sr. for runs. Shohei Ohtani 6.8. Mike Trout and Darren stays the same. Darren does very well. Logan O'Hoppe, Bobby Grich, Troy Glaus, Vlad. I think we're only missing like one or two players. That's alright. Nolan Ryan does a job. Shohei Ohtani. What else do we have here? Who else? We have to have at least one other player. Come on. Show me one more person. Nope. Oh, yep, never mind. Tyler Anderson is here. Alright, let's go see how they do in the playoffs. We're taking on the Rangers, division rivals, Series 1. They got Jack Leiter on the bump. Oh, hold on. Let's take a look at the awards really quickly. Rookie of the Year, and that's it. Alright. See a lot of Angels players just really not winning much. Alright. I want to take a look at this Rangers roster really quickly. Because why is Jack Leiter their starting pitcher? 79 overall. What the hell happened there? But he is their starter for game 1. Which means they probably use these two guys to get through. Alright. Wow, so we faced Jack Leiter game 1. Alright. We beat him. Tyler Mahle game 2. Beat him. Cody Bradford, we lose. Jack Leiter again. We win. We're going to take on the Yankees in the ALCS. We lose game 1. Game 2 goes to us. Game 3 goes to them. Game 4 to us. Game 5 to them. Tyler Anderson versus Luis Gil goes to them. We get eliminated by the Yankees. We lost a couple heartbreakers. All right, let's go add another player and see if that's good enough to win a World Series. All right, the next player we are adding is Garrett Anderson. I did not make the player model or set up anything, but I did change the stats to make him better and reflect his best season in real life. So that being said, Garrett Anderson. There's only one other hitter that I want to add to this team if this year isn't a win. You guys can probably guess who it is. But that being said, let's hope that doesn't come to that, and let's go see if we can win a World Series this year. All right, we are at the Home Run Derby. Who do we have? Shohei Ohtani, Troy Glaus, perfect. We do like that. Let's see. Pitching-wise, ooh. Nolan Ryan doesn't seem to be getting the job done too well. Kenley Jansen all the way down there. Catcher Logan in second place. Darren in first. Second base, Bobby Grich. Not doing too hot. Third base, Troy Glaus. Shortstop, Zach Neto hitting 265. Not bad. Left field, Garrett Anderson. Not a bad first year for him. Mike Trout. Doing what Mike Trout normally does. Vlad and Shohei. Alright, let's see how this team finishes out the year. Alright, we finished 102 and 60. Obviously, very good year. League leaders, Nolan Ryan, Shohei Ohtani. Troy Glaus, highest WAR, Shohei Ohtani, Mike Trout, Vlad, Darren, Logan O'Hoppe. There's three more players. Zach Neto, two more. Come on. Alright. Pitching, WAR, Shohei Ohtani. Show me Nolan Ryan. Oh, Yusei Kikuchi. Where's Nolan? Jose Soriano. Nolan Ryan only a 2 WAR. 402, 13 and 9 is not what we're looking for. Tyler Anderson was 16 and 3 with a 3.45 for reference. All right. That being said, let's go ahead see how this team does in the playoffs. AA team won it. Going up against the Yankees in the first round. Let's see what we're made of. Game 1, we take it. Game 2, we take it. Game 3, we take it. We take a series sweep. On to the Orioles. Kikuchi versus Zach Eflin. We lose game 1. Tyler Anderson versus Kyle Bradish. We win. That's huge. Nolan Ryan versus Grayson Rodriguez. We win. Shohei versus Tyler Wells. We win. Soriano versus Kyle Bradish. We lose. Kikuchi versus Zach Eflin. We lose. Game 7, Tyler Anderson versus Grayson Rodriguez. We win. We are going on to the World Series against the Braves. We take Game 1, Nolan Ryan versus Strider. Sale versus Otani. We take it. Soriano versus Schwellenbach. We take it 1-0. And for a series sweep, can they get it done? Can they get it done? I'm not going to be playing at all. I just want to, see step by step. Hold on, they were the home team. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so these are the two guys back to back who are going to give us a chance of winning a World Series. Kikuchi game 1. We start off with 2 runs. Oh, they answer.
3.
Ah, they get another one.
3.
All right, pitching change. Damn, the bullpen is not there. Kyle Hendricks. Hitters come alive. They do not. All right. Down to the last inning. We do lose game 4, 4-2. We had double their hits. We just couldn't get runs in. That's all right. Game number 5 against the Braves. Strider versus Tyler Anderson. I don't think we're winning this one, personally, but if we lose this one, we do have Nolan Ryan and Shohei Otani back to back. Would it be smart to start? We're gonna start Nolan Ryan a day early.
Let's play ball.
They don't start anything. We don't start anything. All right, we get 1.
He's safe.
They get 3. We answer with 4. That is what I'm talking about. Nolan Ryan, keep it together.
Ball 4. Take your base.
2-run homer. We're tied.
3. 3.
They're gonna score 1. Guys, let's not choke this. All right, pull them.
3.
All right, down to this. They put up 2. All right, with a chance for the World Series, we're gonna bring in Ben Joyce. We're gonna enter the game. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make sure I'm not on either team. We're going in the middle. We're gonna watch. We're just gonna watch. That is all we're going to do. See if Ben Joyce, out of all people, can get us a nice little save to win a World Series. Can he do it? I think he can. I definitely think he can. That being said, though, team select. We're going in the middle. We are watching. Settings, presentation. It's whatever. Not ideal, but it's what we got to work with. Ben Joyce against Brian De La Cruz. First pitch is a ball. First pitch is a ball. Come on. The second pitch. What are we looking at here? Oh, they tie it up. Ben Joyce gives up a game-tying home run in the bottom of the 9th. Oh, no. Oh, no. Ben Joyce. Straight back to the quick manage. Straight back to the quick manage if we can. We're going to have to wait till after the pitch, unfortunately. Oh, wait, hold on. I think I just have to go to settings after. All right. Ben Joyce, that is not what we had in mind when we brought you in.
That's ball 4.
All right, can we get another run? We cannot.
3.
Oh, they got a single. Hit by pitch. All right. Pitching change. Bring in Reed Detmers. Just get me 2 outs, buddy.
3.
All right. Shohei Otani. Oh, man. We're leaving this a little too late. All right, there we go. We got 2. We got 6. That's ball game. We're going to bring in Kenley Jansen. They hit a solo home run. Fly out. Single. Fly out. All right, we're going to jump in. We're going to watch the final out here. Final out of the World Series, hopefully. Kenley Jansen, don't shit the bed. You got a 5-run lead. Kenley, don't do it. Don't do it, Kenley.
Yep,
All right.
that ball went out.
Obviously not a great first pitch to throw. He's getting crushed by the righties, unfortunately. Kenley, just get me one out, buddy. Just get one out. Do what Ben Joyce couldn't.
Aye.
There we go. Not the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Kenley Jansen. You've been doing this for like 15 years. Kenley, here's the pitch. Yes, there we go. One more, buddy.
1 ball.
One more.
2
Finish
strikes.
this off nice and strong. Hit a spot. Hit a spot. End this one right here. Alright, he's going to foul it off. Okay, we don't mind that. We do not mind that whatsoever. I would go cutter up and in probably, or slider low and away. Let's see what he goes. It looks like cutter. Slider, and Kenley Jansen gets it done. We win a World Series in only like 10 years. Actually, it might have been less than that. But we do win a World Series. Garrett Anderson, player of the game. Reed Detmers with a win. All around great team performance except for Ben Joyce, who shit the bed. But other than that, great team performance. Jeremiah Estrada gets a loss. Sucks to suck. But let's see the final stuff. Let's see, how many seasons did it take us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 seasons for this team. So technically they're in second, considering it took us 4 seasons with the White Sox. World Series MVP, Vlad. Playoff MVP, Vlad. Rookie of the Year, Darren. And then MVP was Shohei. Alright. So this team does get the job done very quickly. So that being said, yeah, that's going to be it for this one. We got the job done a lot quicker. Jesus Christ, English. We got the job done a lot quicker than I thought we would. So that's a plus. But that being said, thank you guys as always for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.